I stopped, read the first lines again. This was about Tutankhamun, the Tutankhamun who Howard Carter was so desperate to find, whose name was in the news almost every day now. Just in case I'd got it wrong, I held the paper directly underneath the light. No, the name was there all right. I thought I couldn't believe what I was reading. There's a saying amongst our people, let your face shine, because no one wants to live an unhappy life here on earth and then be stuck with it forever in the afterlife. So when I see Kiki limping towards our house with a face like an old goat's, I sense trouble is on the way. Shall I call Maya? I ask him. Maya is my older brother and Kiki's dearest friend. Only a short stretch of courtyard separates our house from the steps to the royal palace where Kiki lives. That's not his proper name. Maya made it up when he was little. He's been Kiki to our family ever since. My brother is taller than any of us nowadays. He has long legs as thin as a stalk's, but it's strong and healthy and happy. All the things Kiki isn't. But Kiki is also King Tutankhamun of Egypt. Often I think he hates his role. It weighs him down, bores him. He'd rather idle his days away with Maya, climbing trees, hunting rodents. Neither has yet seen 17 summers. They are still young and prone to silliness. Our mother pretends not to see it, but I know she doesn't approve. She sews and tuts, which will be her lot for eternity if she's not careful. Kiki leans on his walking stick, a little out of breath. Call him in a moment, Lysandra, he replies. First, I need to talk to you. This takes me by surprise. When people visit me, they come to share their dreams. My grandfather was the first in our family with a gift for dream reading. Now, the honour has been passed to me. A person's dreams tell you their hopes and fears, the road they will follow into the afterlife. The skill is to listen, to hold each part of what they say in your hands. A dream is like a melon, I tell people. It's not until you cut open the skin that you find the sweet truth inside. As I'm only young, 4 summers behind my brother, I'm still learning the skill. I'm quieter than him too. A watcher, my mother calls me. She says it's why the gift came to me. Today, Kiki looks pale. I hope we're not in for another bout of illness. The fever leaves him weaker every time, and I know I'm not alone in noticing it. There are those at the palace who watch Kiki, every limp, every sweat, every meal left untouched. No one watches more than his godfather. A, whom Kiki leans on like a son and a wise father. He does little without I's approval, and in my view, spends far too much time seeking it. I don't trust A. He has the eyes of a hungry wolf watching a weakening lamb. Come inside, I say to Kiki. There's no sun. The wind off the river is too brisk for sitting outside, so Kiki follows me in where the stove is hot because my mother is baking. She sees us coming, bows and scuttles off, tucking the basket of already baked bread under her arm. Please sit, I say, gesturing to the cushions on the floor. Kiki shakes his head. He's glancing nervously at the doorway, expecting Maya to appear. I don't sit either. Bad dreams? Terrible dreams, he hisses. For the last few nights it's been the same. I'm chasing someone and thought I'd run and run. I can't reach them. There's a fresh insect bite on his left cheek. He should have a net covering his bed. I wonder why his servant, whose job it is to tend to these things, isn't being more careful. The fevers that come with such a bite are dangerous. So too are the coughs that plague him every winter. Are you sick? I ask, because this sounds like a fever dream. I hear plenty of them, and they usually mean very little. No, Lysandra, for once I'm not. I'm more interested now. And how does it end, this dream of yours? I reach a dead end. A wall, a locked door, a ravine. It changes every time. He shivers slightly. Behind me I hear animals growling. Scorpions run across my feet. I mull over what he's told me, a coldness in my veins. I need to hear more of this dream. The person you're chasing, do you see them, I ask? I don't get a good look. Oh, he stops, startled, as Maya strides into the room. My brother, wrapped in a blanket against the chill, looks more bony-limbed than ever. Not trying to charm my sister, are you? He asks, giving Kiki a playful nudge. He's being ridiculous. Kiki has a wife, Queen